Hello everyone, my name is Glory Ononiba, and today I'll be presenting on As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. This book is a powerful guide on how our thoughts shape our reality, success, and overall well-being. Before diving into the key chapters, let's start with an introduction to the book. As a Man Thinketh is based on the idea that our thoughts determine who we become, inspired by Proverbs chapter 23 verse 7, which says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." The book emphasizes that by changing our thoughts, we can change our lives. Now let's begin with chapter 1, titled Thoughts and Character. This character emphasizes that our thoughts shapes who we are. James Allen explained that just as a plant grows from a seed, our character develops from the thoughts we cultivate daily. This chapter sets the foundation for the book message. Now let's move on to the next chapter, the effects of thought on circumstances. In this chapter, James Allen explains that our external circumstances are a direct reflection of our inner thoughts. This means that the way we think shapes the situation we experience in life. Let's move on to the chapter 3 titled Effects of Thought on Health and the Body. In this chapter, James Allen explains the strong connection between our thoughts and our physical health. He emphasizes that a calm and positive mind leads to a healthier body, while stress, worry, and negative thinking can cause illness. This chapter teaches us that to maintain good health, we must first cultivate a positive and peaceful state of mind by replacing fear and worry with confidence and gratitude. We can improve both our mental and physical well-being if we do so. After learning about the effect of thoughts on health on the body, we'll be looking at the next chapter, Thoughts and Purpose. This passage emphasizes the importance of having a clear purpose in life. People without definite purpose often fall into failure, unhappiness, and loss. To avoid this, we must conceive a legitimate purpose that aligns with our highest aspiration and strive towards it with focus, patience, and consistent effort. This passage also highlights the need to eliminate, exclude, doubt, and fear, which act as a barrier to success and knowledge. By cultivating confidence and determination, we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. Let's look at the next chapter, chapter 5, the thought factor in achievement. This passage highlights that achievement is determined by strong discipline, thoughts, which lead to great achievement. The passage also highlights that weak thoughts result to failure, and confidence and perseverance come from strong mental attitude. By refining our thinking and striving for purity and purpose, we can unlock our potential and reach greater heights in life. Now let's move on to chapter 6, titled The Vision and the Ideal. In this chapter, James Allen emphasizes the power of having a vision and ideal to strive toward. He explained that great achievement begins with great dreams, and those who hold onto their ideas with faith and determination will eventually see them come true. The key message of this chapter is that if we want to achieve something great, we must first create a clear vision of it in our mind. By focusing on our ideal and refusing to be discouraged by obstacles, we can shape our future. With this in mind, let's move on to the final chapter, Serenity, which teaches us about the power of inner peace. This passage emphasizes more on the importance of self-control and mastering one's thoughts. It encourages us to cultivate our inner calmness and maintain serenity in all situations. We have come to the end of the book, The Man Thinketh. Let's summarize the book in whole. This book explores the profound impacts of our thoughts on individual character. circumstances, and destiny. And it also emphasizes the power of thought in shaping one's life, influence our actions, and determine the course of our lives. Now, we'll be looking at the Poverty to Power, Part 1, The Path of Prosperity. Chapter 1, The Lesson of Evil. This passage explains how suffering comes from ignorance and lack of self-control. It also explains how people often resort to evil actions in their pursuit of power, so-called happiness or success. However, such happiness is fleeting because it is rooted in wrongdoing. To overcome evil, one must first recognize and understand or realize its cause, as awareness is the first step towards eliminating it. The passage also highlights ignorance as the foundation of evil, emphasizing the importance of self-awareness. The importance of self-awareness and learning to rise above destruction behavior. Now let us look at chapter 2 of the Poverty to Power, the word or reflex of mental state. This passage emphasizes that a person's words are a direct reflection of their inner thoughts and mental state. Positive, truthful, and uplifting speech reflects a pure, disciplined mind, while negative, dishonest, or harmful words indicate confusion or negativity within. This passage stresses the importance of cultivating pure and harmonious thoughts as they naturally lead to wise and constructive speech. By mastering their inner thoughts, individuals can align their words with integrity and contribute positivity to their surrounding. Now we'll be looking at the way of undesirable condition, chapter 3 of Poverty to Power. This passage emphasizes that our thoughts are governed by universal law, and every condition in our life arises from the law operating in an orderly, harmonious sequence. Let's look at chapter 4. This passage highlights the immense influence of thought in shaping an individual character, action, and destiny. This passage also explains that we all possess a powerful thought force within us. When used negatively, it leads to harmful and failure, but when directed in harmony with universal law, it becomes a building, preserving force to us. Moving on, we'll be looking at chapter 5. This passage explains that the foundation of health, success, and power lies in mastering one's thoughts and emotions. A calm, disciplined mind promotes physical well-being, attracts success, and cultivates inner strength. Negative emotions like fear, worry, and doubt disrupt harmony and lead to failure, while positive traits such as confidence, serenity, and purpose promote vitality and achievement. Now we'll be looking at chapter 6, The Secret of Abounding Happiness. This passage highlights that true and lasting happiness comes from within and is achieved through selflessness, inner peace, and alignment with universal truth. He emphasizes that external circumstances, material possession, or achievement cannot create enduring joy as they are temporary and unreliable. Moving on, we'll be looking at chapter 7, the realization of prosperity. Prosperity starts with a disciplined mind. This passage explains that true prosperity is achieved by aligning thoughts, action, and character and universal principles such as integrity and self-discipline. Prosperity is not just material wealth, but a state of inner and outer harmony that arises from positive and purposeful living. We'll be looking at the part 2 of the Poverty to Power, the way of peace. Chapter 1, the power of meditation. This passage explains that meditation is a powerful tool for self-mastering and transformation. Through meditation, individuals can focus their thoughts, align with truth, and cultivate inner peace. It allows one to arise above negative emotion, develop clarity, and connect with higher ideals. Now I'll be looking at chapter 2, the two masters, self and truth. This passage discusses the choice between following self, which is driven by selfish desire and ignorance, and following truth, which is rooted in selflessness and wisdom. This emphasizes that one cannot serve lead to inner turmoil and suffering, while choosing truth brings peace, harmony, and spiritual growth. This passage also highlights that serving truth requires discipline, self-sacrifice, and a commitment to higher ideals. Now we'll look at chapter 3, the acquisition of spiritual power. The chapter emphasizes the development of spiritual power through self-discipline, pure thoughts, and alignment with higher principles like love, truth, and selflessness. Now we'll be looking at the realization of selfless love. This passage teaches that true selfless love is not motivated by personal gain or attachment, but is a pure unconditional force that seeks the well-being of others. Chapter 5, Entry into Infinity. This passage discusses the potential we as individuals to access a limitless higher state of consciousness through discipline, thought, self-awareness, and spiritual growth. Chapter 6, Saints, Sages, and Savior, the Law of Service. This message emphasizes that selfless service is the foundation of spiritual growth and true greatness. Saints, Sages, and Savior amplify this law by living lives of compassion, love, and the dedication to the welfare of others. The last chapter, the realization of perfect peace. This chapter emphasizes the idea that perfect peace is achieved through inner discipline, selflessness, and alignment with universal truth. We now move to the conclusion aspect of the man Thinketh, where James Allen teaches that thought shapes our reality. By mastering our mind, we can achieve success, inner peace, and prosperity. I hope this message helps you in mastering your mind, finding inner peace, and helps you in every area of your life. Thanks for watching.